Welcome everyone. You are through to the Adassah at Large on a Sunday show, and we have got a brilliant show lined up for you today. What a day it's going to be. So we have got some special guests lined up for you today. None other than the spectacular Debonnaire. But before I introduce you to Debonnaire, we have got 3 out of the 4 from Debonnaire. So we're in for a treat today. We have not got 1, we've got 2, we have got 3. To like, to share, and to subscribe to the Magnet Radio YouTube platform. And also we're on Facebook, the Vinny Vin Facebook page, and then you'll see all of Adassah at Large interviews there as well, live. And also those of you that are tuned in to our radio station, magnet-radio.com, is also on audio on our radio station as well. We've got the latest single before we meet our guest from, oh yes, Devon Howard. Great. I've heard from him for a long time, and now he has got Whatever You Are. Check it out.
I'm gonna love you the way you love me. Yeah. In the spring, summer, fall, I'll be right there when you call me. Loving you through it all, giving you all my love. On your clothes, gotta leave, can't let go, don't go. It's all I want, wherever you are.
Big hello going out to Lorraine. Hello, Lorraine. You are locked in to the Adassah at Large on Sunday show, and also to all of the Magnet-Radio DJs and presenters. Today we have Cam Colour with the Sunday Vibe show, and we have got Sterling Range with the Mixology show, followed by also Madfly with the Sunday Vibe show, Reggae Vibe show. And then we wind down in the evening and go to bed and start the weekend the right way with our one and only Al Cephas with the Jazz and Soul show. So that's the remainder of the afternoon and the evening, bringing you right up to midnight on magnet-radio.com. Oh yeah.
It's all I want, wherever you are. I'm gonna be there, wherever you are. I'm gonna be there, loving you, baby.
Well, we've heard it once before. We're going to air it again because today is going to be our greatest show. Here's Marcus Divine with Greatest Show. Check out his latest single. Oh, yes, he is performing all over the place. He is sensational. Go and check him out. Stick with us today. This is one of our greatest shows. We're going to be with Debonnaire coming up very soon, right after Marcus Divine.
the Kama Sutra and let a new page. Yeah. On this bed, I will perform just like it's my stage. Yeah. It's a song about you for a crowd of only one. You got the best seat in the whole damn house. And if you break that friend, till the lightning turn the lights down low. Come on, baby, let it set go. You know what you came here for. It's the mountain me, the greatest show on earth.
Bigelow going out to Curve, always locked in to the Adassah at Large on Sunday show. To Alexandria, to Lewis. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And also to Japan, our Japanese fans out there. Good morning going out to you all as well, all over the world. US, the Caribbean, Africa, the UK. Okay. It is time to meet our guest itself. Well, what can I say? They are growing massively, rapidly throughout. It's our soul, R&B, with a sprinkle of jazz sometimes, keeping that authentic, soulful sound. But before we meet all of them, I'm going to showcase them. I'm going to give you a little taste of what they're all about and then bring them all on so we can talk to them, reason with them, have fun, and know all about what they're getting up to. Here is one of their latest singles with Melba Moore, Miss Soul Lady. Check it out.
Yo, G,
I'm here.
is you ready to get the people what they really want?
Yes.
Is you ready to get the people what they really need?
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Don't just talk about it, girl, you got to be about it. Gene, come on.
Touch of elegance or certitude as my melodies caress inside of you. My wonderment of sound that takes complete control. I'll conjure images that will tempt a mind so cold. I'm your lady of soul. Driving me crazy. I'm your lady. Driving me crazy. That's what I'm here to do. Soul lady. Driving me crazy. Yeah. Soul lady. Driving me crazy.
So sweet to me, your textured interlude. An angel's rhapsody has got me in the mood.
What you wanna
Your
do?
soulful style, it flows right through me. A harmony duet with you, I'll do anything. Lady of soul, lady, lady, lady. You're my lady of soul. Yeah. Gina, do your thing.
Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. I think it's early morning for all of you. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's such a pleasure to meet you all. Debonnaire. Oh, I love that single. So Lady featuring Regina Bell. It was fantastic. Can you hear us, Willie? Willie, we can't hear you.
Nope.
Ah, we heard a sound.
We got you now.
We got you.
No,
I
you're
can't
We
hear
muted.
you well.
can't hear you, Willie. Do you want to log out and then log back in again? Maybe the sound might trigger. We
Nope.
still can't hear you. Okay. All right. So whilst Willie is sorting out his audio, we have got Smooth and Producer X from Debonnaire. Wow, it's wonderful. It's very rare that I get to meet more than one on the show. It's usually one. So it's fantastic to have a group and to see three other individuals. Willie, are you with us now?
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah.
loud and clear. Hey, you've landed. You've arrived.
Yeah, I think my phone doesn't cut on until noon in the U.S. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We get the memo.
Okay, I don't know if the fellas helped you and corrected you, but you said Melba Moore, and we were
And
singing
it's Regina
Regina Bell.
Bell.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yeah. I corrected myself, Regina Bell.
Thank you so much for having me on. And hey, fellas, hey, how y'all doing?
What's
Good
going on?
morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, you all are, thank you very much for getting up so early in the morning, coming on the show. I must say that. And for getting up so early in the morning, you all look very vibrant and bright and well.
That's the cocoa butter.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah. And we don't crack. We don't crack. Once you got a cocoa butter, you're not gonna crack. You're
Right.
okay,
That's
isn't
right.
it? And good soul food.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Good living, good soul food. We need
Mhm.
that. But yeah, great to have you. And I'm gonna go round first to just I'm gonna go maybe shall we producer X, are
Mhm.
you the one that developed the group, that started off the group? Or was it a combination between you and Willie?
It was a combination between me and Willie. Willie was actually singing in another group, and I was producing for a couple of artists. And the group that he was in, it was kind of like a toxic situation. So I told him, like, I'm trying to put together a situation, and he agreed. And we've gone through quite a few you know potential members. And once the two of us, we met Wally J, who couldn't make it this morning.
Yes.
Um, you know, we kind of developed chemistry, and then Romance Move came in, maybe a couple of years later, and we all just clicked. And ever since then, we just been making good music.
Yes, I must add, there's four of them, everyone. There's four. There's one missing. He couldn't make it on the show today, but I'm sure when Debonair returns back on the Adassah at Large on Sunday show, we will have all four of them, and you'll be able to meet Wiley J.
Yes. We'll all four be there, if you all book us to come and play in the UK, we'll definitely have
Oh,
all four of us there.
okay. I get the hint. Oh my God.
Hint, hint, hint. Yeah, sorry.
Do you know,
I,
I've been getting it this weekend. I've been getting something this weekend from Friday onwards. I receive it, Willie. I receive. I definitely receive it, and dreams do come reality, and with work and putting in the work and doing what needs to be done. So dream. You never know. You never know. Yeah, it
yeah,
just
well, we'll be ready. So whenever you call and say you've got the place booked, we're ready. We're ready. And I'm
wow.
sorry that I was not able to meet you last week. I was supposed to be traveling to UK with Glenn Jones, and I couldn't make it. So I'm sorry that we didn't get a chance to meet in person.
Oh, do you know what? I was really looking forward to meeting you, Willie. Do you know, and possibly Glenn Jones as well. I mean, I saw him on stage, but it would have
Yeah,
been great to have met you and well, both of you really, and just like had a good chat. And that would have been fantastic. But everything for a reason. Nothing comes before time, Willie.
that's
Nothing
it. Yeah,
before
that's
time.
it. I think what happened that the music gods did not want you to meet me without
No.
meeting all the fellas. Right,
That's right.
right.
You come as a family. So
Yes.
the universe has said, no, Adassah's not going to meet just one. Adassah's going to meet all four, all the same time,
Yes.
all the same time. And we can hang out and you do your show, and it'd be a great time in the UK.
Yes, we're looking forward to the opportunity to coming out there because we've kind of figured out. I don't know how we figured this out, but we figured out that the fans and mostly the female fans are gonna absolutely love Smooth. So we're just gonna come with him and piggyback on him. You
I'm
know.
thinking back on Smooth because Smooth is looking ever so smooth with the cocoa butter, and ever forever young.
Hmm.
Smooth, apart from the cocoa butter, how do you keep forever young?
Being with these guys, being with these guys, and
Oh,
relaxing. Maybe
you,
not getting up at 6 o'clock. No, I get up earlier.
I'm getting it. Go on, give the punches. Vanessa's a tough girl.
Yeah, we can't wait till we do Adassah in the evening. Yeah,
Thank you.
we're
Bring it
waiting for
on,
that.
Willie.
We're
Bring
waiting
it
for that
on.
show.
You know, why stop when the going's good? Okay, bring it on.
No, I saw some of the other stars that you've had on there, so I
Yeah.
was like, oh no, we gotta get up, and I got up and brushed my hair and made sure that we can get in here. Yeah, I saw the stars. I went through everything. I was like, oh no, okay.
Did you put conditioner on your hair as well? You got to look after it very well,
I
Willie.
I I did because I gotta lay it down. You gotta lay it down. That's how the brother.
Yeah,
That's how the
you
brothers
got a
do
very
it in the
sleek,
UK.
you got a very sleek, smooth look.
The
I
the
love it.
brothers in the UK like to lay it down, so I had to lay
Yeah.
it down.
The ladies will love all four of you. Four handsome, talented guys on stage singing soulful music. Wow, that is a perfect mix. Absolute perfect mix.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And when compliments are due, I gotta give it. I gotta give it. So plentiful. I can tell just by how the music sounds, not even looking at you, but then looking at all of you and the videos and everything, it adds more to it. But I can tell that you have all that brotherhood and you really do have that chemistry and you work really well together, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I mean, it helps being close, and we're all treat each other like brothers. We've been together for so long, and you just, we understand each other, we respect each other. Um, and it's funny because after all this time, we're still in awe of each other. I mean, when producer X gives me a track and I hear the music, it's just like, I it never gets old. And then you hear Smooth and Wiley J singing to it, and it's just like, man, I can do this forever. I mean, this is I'm stealing. This is it's a lot of fun, and having fun. I don't think any of us would do it if it wasn't fun.
No, and I think that we couldn't even sing the way that we do if we didn't have good music.
Yeah,
So it's the music from producer X that makes us do what we do. But when
Oh,
we hear that track, it's a wrap.
yeah, yeah,
Cocoa butter for everybody.
yeah. Go and take a bow. Producer X.
So as you can see, we're all, one of the things that keep us tight is that, like, we're all fans of each other.
yeah,
We respect each other. We respect everything that each individual member brings to the table. Like Willie was saying, you get Wiley J and Smooth on there, but Willie's pen game, because Willie pretty much writes most of our material. So when I do send him the music, the way that he interprets the music, the melodies, the harmonies, the lyrics, that's all Willie. So, that's one of the things that keeps us, everybody, we all kind of do a little bit of everything, but
yeah.
for the most part, everybody has their areas and they're great at it. And it just makes for, just great chemistry.
And I love that. I love that, that respect that you all have your gifts and your specialities that you bring together all together. And that's what makes Debonair,
Mhm.
and that respect and love for each other as brothers, that's what comes across. It
Mm.
translates in the music, it translates in the videos, and it's wonderful to hear and wonderful to see. I really do love to see all of that comradeship and that
Yeah,
home kind of that real love, of of of, of one another, because without it the music's not the same.
That's true.
yeah.
It,
It's
it,
it's not authentic.
no.
When I thank you, Phil, for that beautiful, just exactly how I told you to say it. That was great. Uh, but when I get the music, I'm already hearing who's singing what,
Yeah.
and I got an idea already on what the brothers, how Smooth would want to say something. You have to have in your mind how Smooth would say it, how Wiley J would say it. Otherwise, it comes off as kind of phony. And we're especially Phil, producer X is really scared of being phony. Just don't be phony. Keep it real and keep it outside the box and be free with it. So it really helps to kind of understand how Smooth as Wiley J would how they would articulate something, and I got that stuck in my head. Makes it easy to write for them.
That
And
is
write for yourself.
Yeah,
Don't,
I mean,
don't,
I'll
don't,
sing a
yeah,
little bit too.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
say that again, producer X.
No, he said, when he writes for Wiley J and Smooth, but he's also one of the lead singers on some of the songs.
Yes, yes, I've noticed. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, a little bit, little something, little
little,
something.
a little sounds that, oh, you're being so modest now, Willie. So the two main singers, the frontline singers of the group is Smooth and Wiley X.
Well, Wiley
Wiley J.
J, yeah.
Wiley J.
Smooth is our lead, and Wiley J is kind of our co-lead. and I did a little bit more singing on this second project
Right.
because I'm real shy, so I had to learn how to come out of my shell and
Okay.
be able to sing in front of people. So I'm a man now. I'm a man, full grown
Well,
man.
you're grown into your manhood now.
Yes, yes.
I would never have believed you were shy, Willie.
I
Never.
yeah, look. I'm scared right now. I can't believe I'm on here with you in the UK, and this is crazy. I've made it.
So if you're shy, who's the extrovert out of all of you?
Who
Willie.
is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're
Willie.
the introvert and the extrovert, Willie.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Surprise, surprise.
yeah. Don't believe them. They like teasing me.
Yeah, as you
Who's
see, it
Mm,
doesn't
who's
seem
the
too shy.
baby of you all? Who's the baby?
smooth.
Yeah, Smooth is Smooth. Yeah, he's the baby, and he was the last member of the group that came in, and we actually, I don't even know that we can express this enough. We thought we were pretty daggone good, and then Smooth came into the group, and we realized that, oh man, we got something here. We
Well,
got
thank you.
something here. So we
Thank you.
bought a lot of shiny clothes and said, no, we're gonna do this. Yeah, we
Yeah,
doing
you
that.
got a beautiful voice, Smooth. You really
Thank
have.
you. Thank you.
Yes.
Cocoa butter.
Cocoa
What
butter,
it is.
baby.
What it is.
You can't be cocoa butter. Cocoa butter
I
is
need
just.
I need them to go ahead and write it. Go ahead and write that check.
We have cocoa butter in the UK as well, Smooth. So don't worry.
They did.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Because we don't want the bros in the UK to be ashy.
No, 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 no. There's no ashy looks. Well.
Okay,
Some may.
yeah.
Some may.
Because we would bring some if we had to. If y'all didn't have it there, we would bring
Bring
some
it,
with us.
man. Bring the cocoa butter, Willie. Bring the soul.
We're gonna bring it all.
Bring it on.
Bring it all.
That is hilarious.
So, do you all live in the same town, state?
Sort of, kind of. We producer X and I are in DC, Washington DC proper.
Right.
Smooth lives just outside of DC in Maryland, in Columbia,
Yeah.
and Wiley J lives in Maryland also. So we're all about 30 minutes from each other.
Oh, that's okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
it's not.
Oh.
It's yeah.
So, how often do you meet up to practice or to hang out or do you work? How often do you?
Not as often as we should or we want to, because life gets in the way.
Yeah.
Being adults, we gotta take care of other things in our lives. But it's funny that you say that because the minute we all walk into the same room and walking up to the microphones, especially, it's like we never left.
Oh, I
And
do know that feeling.
yeah, so we got to be careful that we don't take that for granted. So we do got to rehearse and practice, but we all live close enough, and then we will get together socially. Smooth has cookouts at his house
Yeah.
that are world famous.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
Smooth, you're the cook. You're the smooth cook.
Oh no, my daddy's the cook.
Oh, Daddy.
Yeah, he's the host.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
the
the
host. I
host.
just bring the folks. I'm sitting there with a plate. I just tell everybody to
You're
come.
cheating now. You're cheating now. You got
Uh-huh.
Dad to cook here. So, what's your
Yeah.
dad's speciality?
Oh, he likes ribs, so he makes the ribs, and then I got to go pick up the crabs, and we just make it a big feast. And then, Willie and them come along, and everybody else comes along, and we just have a good time.
That is
Yes.
lovely, isn't it? I love that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, his Smooth's father is our unofficial member. I mean,
Yeah.
he's the godfather of a group. He's actually the one that came up with the name. Initially, it was just Debonnaire, and then we added Debonnaire music. We added the
Yes.
music later on, but he's the one who came up with that. So yeah, he's been really good to us, and we're appreciative for mainly for creating his son. That was the biggest contribution. Yeah.
I'm sure he had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, I just love that family feel, and I really, really do. And it just shows. It's just testimony that having good male figures around you is so important.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Really, really important. That influence, you know. Uh, all of you can take turns. I'd like to know who are your like musical um real influence that has had in your life. Who would you say has really influenced you musically?
Hmm.
It's a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, I
I would
mean,
say for me.
yeah, go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Willie.
Well, I was just gonna say, for me, I mean, it's low hanging fruit. It's the easy, Donny Hathaway vocally, um, and pretty much it's a long list, but it's pretty much anyone creative songwriters, not necessarily trendy ones, but creative people who know how to put lyrics together. Those guys are the ones that do it for me. But I would have to say Earth, Wind, and Fire and Donny Hathaway, Mint Condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love Rick Condition. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
they're cool. They they were slightly different from the usual R&B group, wasn't there? And I liked that difference.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah. And that's
they
being creative and
yeah,
thinking outside the box and being eclectic and kind
yeah,
of doing things that you want to do and how you want to do it is one of the things that kind of I think made us dig them so much is that they just during the time that they came out they weren't following everybody else. They
no,
were
they
they were
weren't.
doing a band
Mhm.
thing and real musical, and man, it's exciting.
Yeah, and they looked different as well. It
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
the feel, the sound. Yeah, they're great. They're great. I love them. They've come into their own. They just get better and better. I love Mint Condition. Um, so talking about musical influence. Now, have you done this on purpose? Because when I listen to your music, I'm hearing that that lovely sort of 90s, 80s kind of cross between soul and R&B.
Hmm.
Um, have you done that on purpose, or is that just naturally just happened? That's how you evolve.
I would say on purpose, because
Yeah.
Mhm.
that era R&B was real. People still talk about that now. They talk about the '90s because there so many artists, but it was so many different types of music. You could turn your radio on, you can get a variety of different artists, different sounds, different dynamics. So yes, I think we do have a '80s, '90s feel. Um,
Mhm.
but then it goes with the good producer too. So you have to get with Phil on that one,
Yeah.
on
Yes,
how he magically does that.
definitely so. Producer X, do,
Mhm.
y- you're the one who plays loads of instruments. You play loads of instruments.
I play a couple. I play a couple.
Which instruments do you play?
Um, my main instrument is keyboard, guitar, keyboard, piano. I play guitar, bass, drums. I dabbled in a little bit of violin. Um, yeah, that's it.
See, he
Yeah,
said a couple. He should have just said
just a couple.
everything, whatever they put in
Just a
front of me.
couple.
A couple and the list went on.
Yeah, I play the steel drum and the harpsichord. Mm-hmm. That's it. No,
That's
I
good.
don't. No, I
Oh,
don't.
okay, all right. Do you
Nah,
play any instruments, Smooth?
nah. Only instrument I got is a voice. That's
Your
it. I wish I
That's a
could
great
play.
instrument.
I wish I could play an instrument. I tried the saxophone. That didn't work out too well. So I'm amazed when I watch Phil play because, you know, when you're a singer and you watch somebody, first of all, just being in a band type atmosphere, you know, you can do different things on the fly. So when you watch Phil put down them tracks, it makes you get into the song. I'm amazed that he can play all that stuff. It's a real wonder to watch. I probably never told him that, but it is. Just watching him play that keyboard is just amazing. He can listen to anything and play it in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
That's an art. That's an art of
crazy.
its own. So we all bring a different style of art to it: music, vocals, writing, everything. That's what makes us.
Right, and that's why we're a singing group, but we only play with live musicians because producer X is a musician first, and so for us not to do live band, first of all, we're wasting his talent by not having a live band, and second of all, there's nothing that replaces the live band. At any moment deciding to go in a different direction, it's only something a live band can do. We used to think, well, me personally, I thought maybe it was a crutch in the beginning. Then I realized, no, that makes us special. And just watching producer X learn a song in like 3 minutes, it's kind of, yeah, I never told you this, but I'm jealous of you for that. I kind of hate you for that.
Oh my goodness!
I just might as well admit it now.
It's come out. It's come out.
I feel like sharing now
Yeah,
at
you
6
share
o'clock in the
it. You let
morning.
it all out, Willie.
I hate you for that. Yes, I hate you for that.
Always got to do.
But it's a gift. I mean, he's got a true gift, and like they say, he's got a gift, and he's not afraid to use it.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Producer X, what's your response to Willie and his jealousies of you?
That's it. Well, I'm jealous of anybody that can sing, a lead song because I mean I only do backgrounds, and you'll never see me singing lead or anything.
Not
Um,
yet. Not
you
yet.
know, not at all, not at all, not at all. And I mean, to tell you a funny story, I wasn't even supposed to be in the group. I was just supposed to be a producer outside of the group. I just wanted to put together a group that I produced for. And Willie talked me into it. He's like, man, you help arrange the vocals. You're always singing the parts. You might as well be in the group. Because we were always having we went through probably between the two of us, we probably went through 10 other guys before we got the two that we have.
Yeah.
And then once I was in the group, I'm like, yeah, I might as well be in the group. So I've been a member since. Um, as far as like my musicianship, I can't take credit for it. It's a God given talent, and sometimes I amaze myself sometimes, because it's almost like sometimes having like an out of body experience because, who am I, to be able to do all of this, so it's humbling, and I don't take compliments too well, so they're embarrassing me right now, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, we don't care. Yeah, we don't care.
Nope.
You're gonna be embarrassed throughout the rest of the show.
Sometimes people need to hear it. They need to hear how much they appreciate it.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. I appreciate you appreciating.
So that's the reason why.
And
I appreciate y'all, man.
Adassah, don't get it twisted now. In our live show, all of a sudden, Mr. Who doesn't want to be out front will push us all to the side to do his solos. Yeah.
Mhm.
Always the way, Willie. Always the way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Get out my spotlight. Get out my light.
And you
Yeah.
see,
Mhm.
yeah,
Uh-huh. What happened to the 5 or 10 second solo? That was a 38-second solo.
Mhm.
But then you see it and you look over at him and you see him, he has completely zoned out like he's somewhere else.
Oh,
And even we're giving hand signals like, hey, we got the rest of the song to play. He don't see you. He's in his place. And the best
Mhm.
thing that you can do is just kind of move out of the way and
And
let it
listen.
happen. And let it happen.
Mhm.
yeah. Let him have his moment.
Just let it happen.
Let it happen.
And then
Yeah.
you hear the audience erupt, and then I'm jealous again. I'm like, see, here we go.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, but
You know
he's
what?
he's so talented and it's so much fun. I can't even tell you how much fun we have on that stage.
I can just imagine. Have you got any events lined up for this year or early next year?
We're working on something midsummer and then early fall. Like I said earlier, won't get too deep into the weeds, but when you have a 4-member group, that means you have extended family and extended friends, and you got stuff going on. So you're always, whenever I'm out there looking for shows and accepting bookings, I got to be conscious that, everybody has lives and things happening. So we're real selective on where we'll play and who we'll play for, and it has nothing to do with the pay. It's venues and the people,
Yeah.
and is it going to be a good look for what we do?
Yeah.
And can we bring our live band? That's always the first question. I am a stickler on dressing rooms for some reason. I have a dressing room fetish. So whoever's got the best dressing room, we're probably taking your gig first. I don't even know. I don't know where it comes from, but yeah. So hopefully midsummer, definitely early fall, we'll have some other stuff coming on. But we're still working on our next single and doing a video. So it's hard to do both, to do live shows and take bookings when you're trying to coordinate, shooting videos and stuff. So we're trying to pace ourselves.
Have any of you brought any of your family, like when if you've gone to events or tours or anything like that? Do you just like bring your family as well?
Yes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think some of our family is, I tease Wiley J, and hopefully he doesn't think I'm talking about him behind his back, but we want the ladies in the front row. We want to sing and be all sexy for the ladies in the front row, and it's like 3 of his family members are sitting there like, wait a minute, hey, no, y'all got to be in the second row.
Mhm.
But yeah, but I mean, most of our family members, brothers and sisters, are parents. Unfortunately, my parents aren't with us anymore, but they're at all of our shows.
Mhm.
Brilliant. That's
Yeah,
lovely. Love that.
and that shows you that our
Yeah.
show is a little bit, kind of, tiny bit naughty, but um, it's not oppressive. So we're not going to offend anybody by
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
There's no nastiness going on stage. Our clothes stay on and all that
Okay.
foolishness.
Okay. Oh, phew.
Uh,
Phew.
but there is some suggestive lyrics that
Mm.
you figuring out what we're talking about. You're like, oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay, and
I,
we don't, we apologize for any pregnancies that happen because of some of the
I,
singing that Smooth does. It's not our
you,
fault.
well, you better be careful or they come to you for child support.
Now we
Nah,
make you
not
sign. We make you sign a thing before you come into the show.
Disclaimer. You're going
Yeah,
to do
disclaimer. Smooth is not responsible for your pregnancies.
No, no, I'm not. Mm-mm. All I can give you is Josh cocoa butter. That's it. That's all you can get.
You don't want no child support. No.
Yeah, the last show we had, my parents came and they were very impressed. My dad is, he doesn't go around all the time, but he had to come to that show and he was really impressed. He had a good time, so that it was good to have him there. It's good that he could be around to be there. So,
wonderful.
Yeah, he had a good time. He really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's we like to claim that our show is for adults, but if you can't get a babysitter, your child will not be offended. We won't do anything that's gonna get us arrested or anything like that.
But that's good. That's what I like.
Yeah.
It's clean that anybody can listen. Even children. That's what music should be about, because children should be able to enjoy music.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
We all grew up on music, and so children should be given that opportunity to grow up on a whole range of genres and music types.
Yeah, absolutely. And what we do is more of a we don't like to call it old school. We call it kind of a retro feel.
Yeah.
And it's kind of what music, when music was better. I don't want to dump on the R&B music of today, but it's not as musical and it's not as creative as it was years ago. So the youngsters that come to our shows get to experience what it was like back when music was musical.
I'm sure many of your fans obviously like it, and your new fans that are going to be introduced to Debonnaire will like it. I certainly like it. And talking about I Like It, we're going to be playing I Like It by Debonnaire.
Yes.
Wonderful. Wow.
I like that.
I like it. I like it. It's got this sort of Latin kind of salsa feel to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we tried to do something a little bit different. When I heard the track from producer X, I was like, "Ooh, that would be different." Put a little R&B to a little kind of a little Latin feel to it, and Smooth killed it. Smooth killed it,
Beautiful. Absolutely
Mhm.
beautiful. I'm going to be sending it to my salsa friends. I'm
and
going
it's
to
fun. Yeah, we thought it was a fun song, and something enjoyable, and the dancers made it more fun, and it was really cool. That was really cool.
Oh,
Thank you, Smooth. Thank you,
thank
bruh.
you.
Thank you.
Definitely. Thank you, all of you.
Yes.
Thank you.
You did it.
It was a collaboration.
Yeah, you all came
Exactly.
together looking very cool in the white and everything. And again, hey, oh my goodness, the
Yeah,
ladies.
and it was only 118 degrees that day.
Mm.
I know.
Hmm.
And long. That
Yeah.
was a long day.
It was a long day, long hot day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys, but you're gonna be fighting the UK ladies off you.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, they'll be very happy to have you in the UK.
Okay, here's what I'll say. We dare the UK ladies to come for us. We dare y'all.
Oh, no.
Be careful, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
y'all. I
yeah.
don't know that the UK ladies are ready for this.
Say some more. Say some more, Willie. You
I'm
talk
I'm
to
just saying.
them. Talk to them.
I've been googling UK ladies, and I'm not sure that they ready for some debonair music. I'm not sure. I just don't believe it.
I think they are. I think they are. I think it's been long awaiting,
Okay.
Willie. Oh
All
yeah,
right.
it's been long awaiting. Four handsome guys that can sing, look good, and that got personality and character. Oh,
Yeah,
Well,
we
if
like to
they're
have a
if they're
good time. We
listening,
like to make it
I
fun.
want to tell the ladies of the UK, if they're listening, when you do finally come and see us, when we come and perform there, producer X loves it when you just scream his name really loud.
okay. I'm gonna send out that memo. That producer X is the one to go for. He
Yeah,
loves
he loves it.
loves it.
Hmm.
He's really outgoing, and yeah, he loves that. He loves that.
Hmm.
Hey, don't co-sign, Smooth.
I know. I'm like,
I'm not
Producer
like
X
this all the time. I'm just goofy because
really
it's
doing
so
to you.
early. I'm
Oh
just
man,
goofy
this is
because
what he
it's early in the
does.
morning. I'm never like this.
It
hmm.
really put you in it, I tell you. But you know what? I have noticed producer X is not saying anything. So basically I take it as bring it on. Bring it on.
What can I say?
Just see when you see him, just scream, "Ah, producer X!"
That's right. That's right. Oh, they'll
and just
do
say,
that.
"I like it. I like it." Man, y'all are crazy.
Oh man.
Adassah, you got me acting a fool this morning. It's all early here, and
Oh, just this morning, huh?
yeah.
I
I
know.
haven't. I haven't. See, the rest of the guys went to sleep and woke up for this. I stayed up all night.
I know. I was saying that to Slim. I said, you said you're going to stay up all night.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there was no way that I was going to sleep, so I've been up all night. So right now, I'm just delirious.
You kept making references and jokes that, you better not fall asleep, And I was thinking, oh, because sometimes we put things in the universe. I was thinking, I hope you don't fall asleep.
Hmm.
No, the guys were excited to get up and do this, and I've been telling them about you because you and I've been talking, and I've been telling them, and they were like, "I don't believe it." I said, "I'm just telling you."
Believe it. This is it. I am Adassah. This is Adassah at large. I'm real. I'm not an AI.
Right. You never know these days.
You can ask me a question. I'll give a natural answer.
And I told them that you had promised me that you were going to get us booked all over the UK.
Sure thing, Willie. Sure thing.
Yeah. I got half a bag packed right. I got all of our shiny clothes, and I got smooth leather jeans that he likes to wear, and we gonna do this thing. We doing this.
We're doing this. We're doing this. You're coming to the UK. You're coming to the UK for sure. I gotta meet
you
you.
know, I know it sounds like we're kind of pandering and begging, but the truth of the matter is, we've gotten so much love from the European fans and audiences, and especially from the UK. And we've come to understand that it's because you guys appreciate and love soul music so much.
Oh, we do.
And I gotta admit, I had no idea. I've heard about it, but until we put our first single out, and I've gotten all these calls, emails, and everything, and I first told the fellas about it, they were like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Man, I'm telling you, they love it. They love the kind of stuff that we do."
Yeah.
And just hearing when they're playing our songs on the radio, the mix of music. I mean, they might play us with Chris Brown and then the Temptations, and it's like, what? It's the love of soul music. That's kind of why we've been pushing so hard to say, you know what? We've kind of found our musical home. Yeah.
Definitely. We really do love soul music. It's a big thing in the UK. We love soul music. We love R&B music, and also, I think there was like a lost era, there was a time where there was certain music that was released that we didn't really capture in the UK, and they were brilliant music. So a lot of that I play on my show. You've heard my show, Willie. A lot of that I will play on my show, just so people know what has been done, what's out there, and it's wonderful. Oh my goodness, a whole range of music. The catalog is just forever long. Forever long.
Yeah.
So much great things out there, by known artists, unknown artists. It's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag of talent, and you can only just do so much. So it's just great to be in contact with yourself. So it brings it to the forefront, of my attention. Plus, I'll be honest, actually, I heard your single and I was like, I put it in the universe and I said, you know what, I got to have this group on the show. Got to have this group on the show. Yeah.
You're making me blush.
No, it's true. You know what? I did that with Jeff Bradshaw. I heard his latest single, and I said, "Wow, he's got to come on the Adassah at Large on Sunday show." I put it in the universe, and he came on.
Wow. Yeah, I mean that's I know I picked up on the fact that you got some big dogs that come on the show. So when you asked me, I was like, she must be crazy. Of course we're coming on this show. Matter of fact, the fellas said that we're going to do this every Sunday.
Thank you. At 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, well, we want to jump off your new show, Adassah in the evening time.
Well, you know what? Talking about Adassah in the evening time, I do have a show. I do have a show in the evening. I have the After 8 show, but there's a panel of us on the. It's not just me. There's
Okay.
others on the panel. We talk about different subject matters, and we've got DJ Boozadelic. We've got Tanquay Haywood. She's a singer as well.
Oh yeah,
We've
yeah.
got,
She's from Philadelphia, I think, right?
yeah, the
Yeah,
Queen of
yeah, yeah.
Philadelphia. We've got DJ One, he's a DJ as well. Um, we've got Gary Hines from Sounds of Blackness on
Oh
there
yeah.
as well. And we make up the panel on the show, and a whole range of guests come on. So it'd be great to have you on the After 8 show. And that's the evening show. That's on at 8 p.m., 8 p.m.
Perfect.
UK time. That's UK time. Um, on a Thursday. On a Thursday. So, we can hook up if you're available. I think there's a 6 hour or 5 hour difference between myself and yourself. So 8 o'clock would be, what would that be now? That would be 3 o'clock your time. So if you've got 3 p.m. spare one Thursday, all of you, then definitely the rest of the panel would love to see you.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I think you can see that if we would all get up at 5 a.m. to be on your show, we'll pretty much do any.
They would, and they're such a cheeky little, they're such a cheeky little panel as well. We talk about all kinds of things. We talk about serious things. We talk about fun things, and all of us, we all say it. We're like you guys. We just look forward to a Thursday. We look forward to every Thursday when we meet up. It's like our weekly tonic. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter
yeah,
it doesn't matter what kind of week you have, because we're human. We have good weeks, we have bad weeks, things go on in our life. But when we come together on that show, it's like all our worries are just gone. It's just gone. It's just gone. We just come on as brothers and sisters, and we openly express the love that we have for each other, as brother sisterhood, in
yeah.
that way. And we openly say that, we openly celebrate that, and it's great. It's just really great to be able to connect like that. And we've never met each other face to face. Never met each other face to
Wow.
face. Never met each other face to face. And we've got that connection. We talk to each other on the phone, we message each other on the phone, we video call each other on the phone. It's great.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I guess these days with technology, um, I have friends, a friend of mine who was just there, Brent Carter, who sings with Average White Band, and he put out an album last summer with all these musicians from all over the world, and they never saw each other. They just did it digitally, and it's just amazing. I don't understand it. Producer X is the guy who understands all that stuff, but I think it's amazing. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I wish I didn't know which roles all of you played. I wish I could have done a little game and guessed. I think I would have got it right, actually. I think I would have got it right because I can see Producer X as the thinking tank. Producer
Hmm.
X, the thinking tank. You are the thinking tank, producer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You, Willie, you are creative beyond creative beyond creative beyond creative. You got creativity coming all out of you, all over, and it's brilliant. That's where your brilliance is. And
Well, that's a nicer way of putting it. I believe producer X calls me the idea fairy. I just come up with these ideas and kind of hope that he likes them. Even the clothes that we wear for shows and stuff. I'm like, I just put it out there, and when they all say, "Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea," I'm like, "Wow, wow, okay, that worked."
Oh, do you select the clothes, Willie?
Hmm.
I don't. Some of them, like Smooth doesn't know this, but I just ordered us some new clothes. Producer X knows about it. I just ordered some real colorful jackets, but generally we kind of come up as a group, decide what colors we want to wear for each show. We don't really wear the same outfit that often, but we always try to coordinate what color we might want to wear, or whether we're going to do leather or like that. And because everybody's pretty much a good dresser, it's never really a big deal.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't necessarily pick the clothes, but every once in a while I'll come up with ideas and just throw them out there and pray that they don't laugh at me.
Hmm.
That's good. Well, I can all see that you've got fashion sense. All of you, I can see from here. And Smooth is smooth. Smooth
I'm
is
kind of
smooth.
quiet until
You
I get
know.
on the microphone.
Oh yeah. Then you really belt it out. Do your thing.
That's my area.
Yeah. Which is wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you. I try. I try.
No, you're doing it. You're not trying. You do it.
I know he's
Oh, you're
just
so humble.
stop it. Just the
I
boy can
mean, I
sing.
just like. I mean, I like doing music, but I like doing music with good people. And I won't get into a deep story, but just these are good guys. So it's good to do music with them. So we have fun, as you see. We like to laugh and joke around and have fun, which makes the whole situation fun. So
Well, Smooth. Enjoy your humbleness whilst it lasts. Because when you come to the UK, the UK will take the humbleness out of you.
okay, I'll be there.
Yeah, he's the one that you have to get all the green M&Ms in his rider in his dressing room. Only no green M&Ms.
They're always trying to set me up. Always trying to set me up.
Whose silver glitter boots are those? Are those yours, Smooth?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't wearing those.
And I probably still wear them anyway. All right, let's go ahead.
And on stage, because Wiley J, I know he's not here, but he's originally a dancer, isn't he?
Yes, he was a hip hop dancer. If folks are familiar with Chicago, um, what do they call it, house music, and yeah, he can still do his thing. Now we don't do a lot of dancing, and we're not that kind of singing group, but every once in a while you see Wiley J gets the fever, starts getting the bug a little bit, and it starts to come out a little bit. But yeah, he was a professional hip hop dancer.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
every now and then we might get a little surprise from
Mm-hmm.
Wiley J. That'd be great. That'd be great.
yeah, and Phil is a sexy dancer too. He's real sexy. He's a sexy dancer.
Hey, Phil, look at him. Look at him. Keeping on like cool and
They are gonna kill me after
So
this. Okay.
you can always tell Willie be making up stuff just
Mm-hmm.
to have conversation.
But you see, Phil is cool. You see, if you look at Phil's picture on there, you see how we all blocked out, right? You see how you see Phil and then a double Phil.
I,
No, you
I,
don't
Smooth. I did notice that.
I've been wanting to say that for about a good 20 minutes. I just noticed
Yeah,
Phil's
yeah,
quiet, but he sure enough blocked us
yeah,
all out.
yeah,
There it
yeah.
is. How about that? Is that better?
Producer X is an undercover, Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. I
Everybody
see
enjoys
you.
the
I see
limelight.
you. Mhm.
But it's good, because he deserves the accolades that he gets because, again, we are only as good as the music that he creates.
Yep.
And
That's a fact.
some of the stuff you just hear it and you're just like, I don't know what I'm gonna write to that, but that thing is hot.
Now
And
you just don't you just don't understand how much music he has, and what he'll think. And this how you know he's humble, because he stuff that he thinks is terrible or he didn't have forever is what hits are. So
yeah,
he has a plethora of tracks and stuff. I need to write to some stuff. I mean, I sometimes you look at the stuff, you don't know what to do, because you so many stuff. You like this one, you like this one, then you end up don't writing to none of them. so
yeah.
it's just a lot of music, a lot of
And
music.
then
Behind the scenes, he does a lot on his own time.
yeah.
So we have to give him credit for that, where we might be sitting around and he's always thinking of music, always thinking of tracks to make. So we can't wait to hear something new, because he always has something. So that's a good thing.
And he does all of our mixing and mastering. He does all that, all the engineering. He does all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of work. I do know.
And
And
a funny,
videos.
a little funny story about I Like It is, he gave me a file full of, I don't know, 150 songs, and I pulled I Like It out of there, and he didn't remember that was one of his tracks. He said, "Man, where you find that song?" I was like, "Man, please."
Mm-hmm.
But it's so many, and Smooth is right. It gets overwhelming, because as you go through all the tracks trying to figure out what you want to write to, it's like, oh my gosh, I ain't got that much to say.
Yep. And not only does he does tracks, he does video editing, as y'all lied to me and had me sit in a room to look at something that I had no idea that I was going to look at a video, and then played it and held it from me for days, weeks.
Yes, got to tell the fans out there that the I Like It video, Producer X edited that. Yes, he
We
does that
edited it
too.
together. Willie and I edited together. So
Well, I was there sleeping, but
I didn't know nothing about it. But
yeah, we didn't tell
definitely
Smooth that we had the video done, and we just popped it on him.
Oh my
we
goodness.
listening to music and listening to stuff, and then they pop it on. I almost fell out the seat. But I was happy though. It was a good thing. Surprise. It was definitely a big surprise.
Oh, that's fantastic.
See, we're just a happy group of performers and entertainers. We just what you gonna be mad for? What you mad for if you're doing this? If you're making music and you're entertaining people and you got interviews and fans in the UK, and we live here in DC area, and you got fans in the UK. What you mad for?
There's nothing to be mad about.
No, absolutely not. Life is good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. And even more wonderful, meeting you all, and you get to meet more and more people. You'll get to meet more and more people. And I know for sure, because it happens with loads of the show, more and more people will reach out to you, will reach out to you, or want you to come and do events, want you to do music with you. It just opens up such opportunity. And that's what the platform's all about, giving that exposure. So they don't come to me. Some do, but they don't come to me. But they do watch the show, and they will reach out to you. Yeah, it's great,
Yeah, and we've got plenty of room for as many fans as want to come along. We want everybody. We want everybody to be fans, and most of the time, if they send messages to us, we respond straight back to them directly. We don't have people. You message us, we messaging you back.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I can vouch that from my own experience, because it's like, as I said, when I heard your single, I thought, you know what? If you don't try, you don't get. I'm going to reach out to Debonnaire. And yeah, it was fantastic. And then it's just been on and on until, yeah, today we're here.
Yep.
Right. And most of the time, if you invite us, we'll come over your house and have dinner.
I, and I can cook. I can cook loads of dishes. I'll feed you all. Yes.
Yeah.
And we will eat.
Yeah.
We will definitely eat.
Mhm.
And you know, whether you're vegetarian or non-vegetarian, I cater for all palates.
Nice.
That is, that's that's what we like to do to give back to our fans. We'll come to your house and have dinner
Have
and
dinner.
you know, talk about us.
Oh, that would be lovely. I would have you as guests round and cook you, put on a nice spread for you all. You'll be eating your fingers, I'll tell you that.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
You'll be eating your fingers, you know. And I'm a woman of my word, you know. So definitely, when you come, you can come, and I'll make dinner and whatever you can. I'll get some board games, play some board games. Yeah, listen to music, have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Have some fun. That sounds good.
Nice. And then we'll sit around the fire because Smooth likes to sing show tunes.
Mm.
Did you say show tunes?
Yeah, Smooth is a connoisseur of show tunes.
What's that? Is that like karaoke? Is
It's like from musicals, from plays like Oklahoma or
No,
Shakespeare.
that's Willie.
Oh, are you musically trained, Smooth?
No. Um,
Oh, I just thought Willie's so laughing.
yeah, that's
Clearly,
You never know, Willie. Smooth could have been music, you know,
no, it was something that
musically
I got
trained.
into. That was just God given. Something I got into. I mean, I've been around all different types of singers and people that sang and stuff. And remember telling my parents I wanted to sing. They said, "Yeah, okay." And everybody sang in the shower. But then I, as people responded, then I said, maybe this is something I need to do. So that's how I got started.
Okay.
Because really, I never did plays. My parents are amazed that I can get on stage and I'm never frightened, but I'm not. So it's kind of weird. Like I don't get nervous. I only think I get nervous that I don't want to forget the words or something like that. Especially with something that you're learning and what's new. But no, I don't get nervous when I get it. It's weird. It's weird because I never did anything in school. I never did like plays or shows or sang in front of people. It just came to me. So I ran with it.
Well, that's your gift. That's your natural talent. That's how do you feel? Because I can kind of. I'm not a singer. Please, please, please note, I'm not a singer. But I can kind of relate. I've done comedy, stand-up comedy, and before I get on stage, I am nervous. I'm so nervous, and I feel like turning back round again. I really get the anxiety attacks coming left, right, and center, and then as soon as I'm on the stage, boom! It's like it just disappears,
Yeah.
just disappears,
Yeah.
and then now you're just on stage and you're just with the audience and you just do it and you're in your element and um you might have a certain time frame that you can be on stage because there might be other acts, but then it's like I could go on forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. It goes fast
You
once you
feel
get
the
started.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the response from the people. You kind of want everybody. Everybody's not gonna like you. They're not gonna like your music, but they can appreciate that you're putting your all into it. So once I see the crowd and I see how people are responding, yeah, then I go into another world. So that's what I enjoy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Never knew I was going to do it, but kept with it. Been doing it a long time. So where others have quit, we have not. So
Never, never.
Yeah,
I
keep
can't see
going.
any quit inside any of you.
No,
And
No, no,
no,
no.
and then I think I'm going to speak out of turn for everybody, but I think the nervousness that we feel pre-show is more about wanting to deliver.
Yeah.
We're not scared of the moment. We're more putting pressure on ourselves that we want to make sure that, again, you can't please everyone, but the attempt is, I want every single butt that's in the seat to have a good time and to
Mm-hmm.
appreciate what we've done to get to this point. And so the nervousness, I think, it comes from just wanting to do really good. And, people spend that money, $30, $40, whatever the ticket might be. They spend it on you. They could have spent it on something else.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And possibly somebody moved around some bills to come see you,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
so the pressure is like, okay, well, we want to make sure that they get 10 times the amount of entertainment for their money. And
yeah,
that's the plan,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and that is true. And I'm so glad that you think like that because that's literally what the average person, everyday person has to do. If they want to treat themselves, sometimes they have to make a few adjustments because, it doesn't go into their budget. So they either save for it or they sort of like go short on something else to make way for something else. And that's just the life sometimes. So it is really good that you guys appreciate that and take that into consideration because they're coming here to
Mm-hmm.
see you and
Yeah.
to enjoy your performance. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
and
appreciate them. We
yeah,
appreciate.
and logistically, most of our audience primarily are adult, grown folk. That means
yeah,
they may have kids, they may
yeah,
be taking care of their parents. They had to make arrangements and find
yes,
parking and get Ubers and do all this thing to come see us on stage. So for you to show up and not be dressed and not be putting out your all is bad business, and it's not fair to anybody. I wouldn't want that for anybody that I go see, and uh, so if you're a new artist out there, man, put show clothes on. Get dressed up, man. If you wore something to work the day before, don't wear that on stage.
yeah,
Stop,
right.
stop playing.
Because we want to see you look good. We want to
Mm-hmm.
see you looking on nice and appetizing,
Yeah,
for the
it's it's
ladies.
it's
Yeah,
entertainment.
it
It's
is.
entertainment,
Yeah,
and we are performers.
Yeah.
So
We
yeah,
have
you have to
sang
be
sick.
performing.
We have
Yeah,
sang tired, but we want to give our all to the audience, and
yeah,
it's just as well as behind the scenes. They don't know how much we work to put all this stuff together, especially
yeah,
Willie putting in the sound, the tracks, or what we're going to do, Phil doing all the production, me trying to learn the vocals. It's a lot on our end as well, but then
yeah,
all the hard work we put in, we're going to make sure that we put that on the stage too for the fans. So we definitely think about them, the hard-earned money, whether it's a free show or it's a paid show. We still come 100% every time.
I totally concur and agree with you. Wow. Do you know we're coming near the end of the show? Can you
oh
believe it?
my goodness. What?
It's good when you're having a good time. It doesn't seem like it was long.
Yeah, that was an hour and a half set.
It goes so quickly. I told you, Willie, it goes quickly. I've had artists that, even though I've told them, yeah, they want to go on and on. Oh my God, is that finished? It goes really quick. And these are usually artists like when I first tell them how long it's gonna be, they're like, it's a bit long, a bit long.
Yeah, no, well, it's we're talkative, and there's multiple guys, so it makes it easy to
Mm-hmm.
spread it around and kill the time. But we enjoy this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we are our favorite subject,
Yep. And we are thankful that you had us on your wonderful show. Really.
and
Wow,
we are experts on debonair music.
you are.
Nobody knows about us as much as we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yep. And there's much more to know about you. Where can we find you? Where can you find you?
Producer X, can you throw the list out?
Oh man, everywhere. Music is on all streaming platforms as well as Bandcamp. So if you want to support us directly, you can go to Bandcamp to get our music without going through any of the streaming services. You can find us on YouTube. Our videos on YouTube. Our music is on YouTube. DebonnaireMusic.com, our website. You can find us on Instagram as Debonaire Music, Twitter, all social media platforms. So we're pretty much out there. You can Google us.
That is
Yeah, and for everybody who's listening, if you are already a fan or you just became a fan off of this the earliest show ever in the history of music, and you've decided you've become a fan, hit us up. We'll hit you back directly. We'll hit you back. It'll be one of us hitting you back or all of us. Reach out. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you love. Tell us your favorite Debonair music song. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me why Smooth is so sexy.
well, different strokes for different folks, really.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
Smooth will have a popular fan base. You will have a popular fan base, and producer X and Wiley J will have a popular fan base. So all of
Mm-hmm.
you will have your ladies that be like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, we don't hate that. We don't hate that at all.
I know you're not gonna hate that. I know you're not gonna hate that. And you know what? They're not gonna want to leave you alone after this show. They're gonna just be flooding in. They're gonna want to know more about Debonair. And talking about leave alone, we're not leaving you alone. Not just yet. We're gonna part with the show with alone. Enjoy alone.
See what you did there. I see what
You
you
know,
did there.
you see what Adassah does. What would be your parting words, Smooth? I'm going to go around on my screen. So Smooth is right next to me on the screen, and then you're below me, Willie, and then producer X is on the other side. What would be your parting words before we tune out with alone?
I
So.
would say follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. Don't let no one stop you. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do what you love to do. Just try it, and you'll love it. That's what I'm gonna leave with.
Thank you. Willie.
I would say to all of our new fans, don't be scared. You want to be a fan, be a fan. There's room for all of us. You can like us and everybody else too. There's different music out there, and we're just one different selection. And come along.
Producer X. Thank you.
Music is love, and never stop loving music.
Like
Thank,
that.
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
I
Yep.
like that.
Thank you. It's been beautiful having you on the Adassah Lodge on Sunday show. I've really enjoyed my morning going into the afternoon in the UK. You know, you've given me a lease of energy so I can finish my cooking.
All right.
My
I'm
Sunday.
going to bed. I'm going to bed.
I knew you would probably go back to bed. Yeah. You haven't had no sleep, so no, I do sympathize. I can relate. So I understand. I understand, really. You stayed up. You had the matchsticks, yeah, the matchsticks.
I had to dip my face in ice water.
Oh, that one. Oh, yes. And Curve has been listening to the show from the beginning, right to the end. Curve, thank you. He's enjoyed the show. He's had lots of fun. He's left loads of messages as well. Oh my goodness. Thank you,
My
Curve.
man.
So,
My man.
yeah.
You better be a fan now.
It is a fan. He'll be spreading the word. Please do spread the word. G Terror, Soldier Roxy, just spread the word. Spread the word to the crew. Kev. Thank you all. Thank you. We can dance out to Alone because they're not going to leave you alone after this. This is Debonnaire. Everyone, Smooth, Willie, Producer X, and also Wiley J, all part of Debonnaire. God bless you all. Let's tune out. We can dance. Adassah's a little dancer. She likes to, dance. And we listen to Alone. Like, share, and subscribe. Share the show, everyone. Share the show and enjoy Alone.
Miss lady, Miss single lady, dancing by yourself, body shaking. Hope you're ready, so close and friendly. Wanna shoot my shot? Come on, don't care for your friend. You can't do alone. You can't do alone. Frustrated, toss and turn all night, aggravated. Wouldn't need to break the storm. A man like me will keep you warm. Let's get it. You're falling, get up and let's You can't do it all. You can't do it all.